Friends.
Woo!
Family. What a crazy week.
I was going to say, what a week.
We just got back from Naples a couple days ago, and we're on the last lap of the race, I guess you could say.
Oh my gosh, you're right, we are.
We've got a couple weeks left here in our home, right? We got to be out of our current home, which we don't even own anymore. We're currently renters until the 29th.
28th.
Till the 28th. 29th, we're out.
Yeah.
We don't even know where we're going yet.
We don't. Figure it out.
In all due time. And this week, we're going to be figuring out, because last week was dedicated to design, and that's what we're going to go over today. Fancy schmancy notes right here. Mm-hmm. But this week, we will figure out, how are we going to move? Are we going to get an RV? Where are we going to rent?
Where are we going to move to?
Where are we going to move to our homes being built? Now, that will be in Florida. We just still need to find a rental. But it's okay because the timing's perfect. And
totally. That'll be easy, I feel like.
Yeah. We're a little bit more than a month out anyway. So we'll figure it out in all due time.
Exactly.
Is it stressful? Yeah.
I was gonna say,
do we get stressed too?
Of course it is.
Yeah. But we have to realize we're on an adventure. Yeah. We're going to figure it all out as we look back into our lives and how crazy the things have been. Things have always worked out.
Yeah.
It almost always feels like it's not going to. Maybe not always, but especially when you're having these low moments in your lives. Yeah. But for whatever reason, it always works out.
Yeah.
So remember that.
Usually
next
when
time
you
you're having
hit
a hard
that
time,
lowest moment,
it's coming.
It goes up from there.
Yeah.
I was telling Mike that, the next few weeks are going to be really full and pretty crazy for us.
Extremely.
And although I'm all about feeling the stress and everything that comes up, the craziness, all the emotions, I'm also really leaning into the joy and the excitement of this because I freaking know before we know it, you and I are going to be in our brand new house. That time is it's a year. We know how fast a year goes. When
oh my
you look
gosh.
back and you're just like,
look at this last year.
So I refuse to let this time be defined by exhaustion or stress or fear or any of that. I'll recognize it, but I want to lean into the excitement and the joy part of it, really.
Absolutely. And share it with all of you.
Yeah, we'll take you on for the journey.
And we've gotten the comments and the messages, how people appreciate being up to date. And you can't get any more up to date than filming this. Today is August 9th.
Yeah, Monday.
Right? So I'm going to stop this, and then I'm going to edit real quick, then we're going to post it.
Oh, look at that.
Because it's just been a little crazy, but you know what? We got to be up to date, and this is important. We're in it.
We're in it.
So here we go.
We're in the fire.
So here we go.
All right.
So we went back to Naples for basically a week in order to work with design.
Yep.
Okay. Quickly, I would like to say we have chosen to work with K Homes, who's built out of Naples, Florida. We're going to be talking a lot more about them in the future and how amazing they are and all of these incredible relationships we've already begun to build with them.
Oh, they're incredible.
But that's going to be an episode in itself. Love the K Homes family.
Once we're moving there.
So
they really are family.
Totally.
Yeah.
Part of the home buying process is working with a designer to help guide you. Thank you, Shadow, with his slip slabs. That's Shadow. He's like an old woman with slippers just...
No, he sounds like me with slippers. We sound identical when I wear slippers. You can't tell us apart.
Truth be told, he has a lot of energy, so anytime we have to film, we go outside, throw some balls for him.
Yeah, wear them out.
So, okay, they're laying
He's
down
a husky
again,
shepherd.
so we're
He's got
good.
A lot of energy.
We're good.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I was getting at was, so Gail, and you're going to see a clip here in a second. Gail was awesome and took us under her wing and had years and years of experience to guide us through this. Because we've bought one home before.
This home.
And it was nothing like this.
Yeah. Well, most people are buying a home that has already been built. Someone's already lived in it. We bought this home when it hadn't been built. We bought it just after the foundation had been poured, but there was so little that we could customize in here. Right. There was maybe 5 options.
Right. Well, we're in a completely different place than we were back then. But
100%.
We're just saying we're inexperienced when it comes to home building. It's not like we know a lot about this. So it was very helpful.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Making sure everything flows well together.
Absolutely.
Because you're going to different showrooms. I don't know about you, but I knew obviously that we were building a custom home, but I didn't realize the level of detail
Right.
like every little detail that we're mapping out.
Right.
And as you're building on to your design choices and you're getting to like countertops, say, which is last, you want to make sure the countertops go with everything else that you've already picked.
They all work together. They all coincide.
She was awesome.
Yes, yes. We had to backtrack and everything.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's
get
do
into
it
it because we're just talking about it. So the first thing that we did was flooring and tile. That
Yep.
was our first appointment.
Yeah. Like where the excitement started.
Just for the record, here, so we redid the floors in our home currently.
Just about a year ago.
About a
last
year
August,
ago.
Yeah.
And we did LVP, which stands for luxury vinyl planks. We love it, especially
Best
for
decision
dogs,
we've ever made,
because
yeah.
they're waterproof, they're like scratch resistant.
Yeah.
Our floors have been money,
Yeah.
and I would say they're quite inexpensive too for what you get.
Totally. Yeah.
You know what I
Absolutely. I
mean?
think you get a very reasonable price. I mean, Shadow will literally sit there and like scratch on them for days
Yeah.
looking for something under the couch.
Yeah.
And they have no scratches.
He's a 135-pound dog, just.
Yeah.
So
He's
we
flying
knew
across them.
we wanted to do that, and then also the color of our floor now hides perfectly Shadow's hair because he shed. I've never had a dog that shed so much
Yeah.
ever.
Oh, he sheds like a full-on cat. Like
yeah,
Every.
we're vacuuming almost every day, which is fine. You know, I love him. That's what you get with a big dog. It's just we've never had a huge dog with white hair that sheds so much. So
Totally.
to us, it's important to have a house that that always looks clean.
Totally.
You know,
yeah.
even if there's some hair on the ground,
Stands up to
the
doggies.
color of the floor hides it. So that's basically what we went with. So
Well, we went with a different color than this. It's more beigey.
right.
It's not. This one's more gray. This one's more. One we went with more like beigey.
Right. And now would be a great time to show you. We have a little clip from the flooring place.
Show you what we picked
You can
out.
meet Gail and check this out. Check out what we
Enjoy.
picked.
Welcome to our home. We are with the design expert today who has been so helpful. Do you want to tell us anything about yourself? Your
All right.
name, anything?
Yep, absolutely. Gail Capotis here from Naples, Florida. Own Seacoast Interiors here in Naples for the past 23 years. I've been here in Naples and just helping these great guys. And we started with some flooring that's going to go throughout 90% of the home. Give it a good feel, a good flow, that it goes, you know, from the front door all the way out to the pool area. And then we kicked it up a little bit, going into a couple of other places. Master bedroom will have the same flooring, but then we'll segue into the master bath, which has this beautiful, beautiful marble-esque look tile that will have a pattern on the floor, which we'll show you a little bit later. Then we go off into the guest bathrooms, which will have a 12 by 24 of this beautiful tile inside the shower. This product, which is amazing because it can go in wet areas, dry areas, and this is going to go through all of the bathrooms, all of the bedrooms, and there'll be a mosaic tile on the floor and the showers to match. Then we'll go over off into the pool bath, and this is going to be a combination of these three colors into this design on the floor. And then they'll have a bathroom vanity, this color, which will look great coming in from the pool area. Mm-hmm. Then in the kitchen, we'll probably be touching base on cabinets tomorrow, but this is one of my favorite tiles, and this can go in as a subway, it can go in as a hexagon, it can go in as any design you'd like. Has that little bit of a marbleized effect in it, has the sheen on it, but it looks great with a white countertop, white cabinets, and the place is just going to be fabulous. I mean, you guys have great taste, and you knew what you liked, and it's been a blast.
Well, you were a master.
Well, we've had great guidance.
Exactly.
So thank you so much for that. We're very fortunate.
Very
thank
fortunate.
you.
You have
Alright.
a great eye for this and are very helpful in telling us what goes together. And
Absolutely,
Love it.
and can't wait to see the finished product.
Basically, we'll be spending the next couple days with her, and she's kind of walking us through this process because there is a lot going on. So this is extremely helpful, and it's really fun. This is our second home. This is the first home we built, but when we bought our first house, it wasn't like this at all. We got to choose like a couple colors, like carpet,
Totally.
and stuff like that. So
yeah.
this is very exciting.
Yeah.
I wasn't nearly as excited last time as I am now.
This is picking every
Yes.
detail.
Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you.
Oh, this is great.
All right,
And
so what is this right here? Because we saw this and we thought this was the coolest.
this is an amazing, amazing product. 4 of these tiles, which are bigger, they just made them smaller because to fit them on the board.
Uh-huh.
You can use it as this application on the floor, behind a tub. We are going to use this application in the color we showed you earlier, which is a little lighter, just a little softer to go with everything else that's happening. And we're going to put this on the floor of the master bathroom, a gorgeous tub sitting on it, and a gorgeous chandelier. It's just going to be spectacular.
Oh, you're going to get a little chandelier,
You
are
didn't
ya?
hear? We're talking about chandeliers.
Oh, we were
Okay.
talking about the jewelry of the home.
Yes.
Okay, I missed that one, but I love this book match thing. I've been seeing that as we've been watching Homes
Homes
lately,
on
and it's
YouTube,
just
yeah.
yes, yes, please,
Absolutely.
love it,
Absolutely.
love it. All right, so what'd you think?
I love it.
One of my favorite things ever, and we need to show you guys this, is I love how we've been watching these YouTube new home
Yeah. We watched tons of home tours.
home tours. It's just
Yeah.
fun. The last year and a
Yeah,
half,
probably a year and a
just
half,
getting
yeah.
into this mindset of like creating. One of the things I've always loved is how they do these like book matched pattern designs on the walls and flooring. And I saw one there at the flooring place, and I was like, babe, we definitely need
I feel like that was the first thing we saw.
right?
Because I think it was the very first thing we were like, yep, we're doing that.
Yeah, so you're seeing the clip, and although we're not doing that gray color, we're doing same design, but in more of a cream.
It's like very light cream, white, slight grays in it to kind of bring everything together.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So just that tile, and it's porcelain tile,
And they're going to center that on our bathroom floor.
bathroom floor.
And then our whole bathroom will be done in that tile.
Right,
Not the whole book match, but the tile to match.
Right.
Like our shower, everything.
right. And then the rest of the home is basically in the luxury vinyl planks.
Yep.
Just works perfect for us. It was fun. So we're going to have in this house a big gym, and we're going to have a gym bath / pool bath because you'll be able to access it from the outside as well. And I kind of got to design that one. So I got a little bit more fun with like the colors. So I love grays, and I love like that whole hexagon look. So we're doing these hexagon tile on the ground, some dark gray vanities,
Yeah.
really
floating
cool
vanities.
sinks.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get into sinks in a minute here, but flooring was fun.
Flooring was super fun.
It was a great
yeah, that was
start.
the first stuff that we picked out.
Anything you wanted to talk about? Flooring?
I mean, you kind of took on like one wing of the house, which I really loved, designing all of that. But it was so easy. I mean, Mike and I have talked about this before, but we're not afraid to make fast decisions. We make really quick decisions. As soon as we saw something that we liked, we'd say, that's it, let's move on. Because it's
Totally.
really easy to get caught up in this like indecisiveness.
Right.
But realizing that the reason we're doing this right now is for the whole like cost of the home and everything. We can always change things if we want, but as
Right.
it came together, we're like, oh, we love this.
Absolutely.
We just know what we like.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
We know what we like, and we know kind of at this point what will stand the test of time, and we're going to learn a lot more from this next house too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so we did flooring on tile on our first day, and then that next day we got into.
That was a full day.
That was a full day, all day. Cabinets.
Started bright and early.
What would
Yeah.
you like to say about cabinets?
We're doing a lot of cabinetry. So we're doing the kitchen cabinetry, obviously, but I have a really large pantry, and we're turning that into, some people call it a butler's pantry, a prep kitchen, a chef's kitchen, whatever you want to call it. But it'll be like a mini version of our kitchen in there, because it's going to have a sink, it'll have his espresso machine, it's going to have cabinetry, it'll have the beautiful quartz countertops that I picked out that we'll show. Let's see, what else did we do?
The kitchen is like Kristen's like dreamland. She has been dreaming of her kitchen and her pantry, and I'm just here to support her whatever she likes. I know whatever she picks out will be great, but we each kind of have our rooms that are definitely special to us.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if there was something I really didn't like, I'd be like, babe, can we do this? And of course she would listen to me, but
Of course.
I'm happy with.
I feel like we're very fortunate because we have very similar style in that
Right,
way, that we
right.
both like the same things.
Right.
Yeah, I picked out a really beautiful tile that they're gonna lay as a, what's it called, herringbone?
Herringbone.
Herringbone and the
Yes.
full backsplash of prep kitchen and the regular kitchen. And we're doing a built-in walk-in closet for our bedroom, which is gonna have an island, so they're designing that right now. I know.
Yeah, at first we were gonna have 2 separate closets, but like, I was
We
like, hey,
decided to
babe,
knock
let's
down
make
the
it
wall
one.
and make it one. Yeah.
We'll have an island, and then I'll have, I don't know, a third of the closet, and you have 2/3, whatever. That was the running joke there when we were with design. We were just like, yeah, that's probably pretty accurate. I don't need much. How many tank tops can I fit in this big ass closet?
Yeah, we're doing a lot of cabinetry, a lot of white cabinetry. My kitchen island and the walk-in pantry is going to be navy blue cabinetry, which I've always dreamt about because it's going to have the white quartz countertops.
Yep.
And then all the guest bathrooms and the pool bath are going to be like a dark charcoal gray cabinetry, which is really pretty.
We're gonna have some floating vanities. We're gonna have a lot of open shelving.
I never knew what floating vanities was until we saw
Get
them on
with the
YouTube.
program. Yeah, I know, right?
And it was you were like, I really like those.
Right. Well, to me, it just seems like, dude, you can like mop under it. It's all clean.
I was even thinking, I like the look of it.
I don't know. To me, it just looks clean.
Yeah, it does.
I just
looks
love
very
it. It
clean.
looks real clean.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
I love it. Well, cabinets. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say about cabinets?
When we were at cabinets, that's when we first started thinking about. It was like a huge showroom, and they had all these like mini kitchens set
Yeah.
up, and that's when we first started to think about like appliances and like sizes of fridges, because the
Right.
cabinetry people, all of the showrooms work together because they need to know. The showroom for the cabinets needs to know from the appliance showroom how big of a fridge they're putting in, how big of ovens they're putting in. And so that was when I first started looking at fridges, which we'll get to next.
Which we're about to get into,
That was
because
fun.
guess what the next appointment was?
Appliances!
Appliances. Talk about fun.
I was going to say, would you say that one was your favorite?
I think that was pretty fun. I would have to say, because I'm like big into electronics and kind of a like tech nerd and stuff, so to be able to get these things with the latest like technology and everything, it was
Totally.
really cool.
And especially by the time we get them, it might even be next generation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So as far as appliances go, the majority of them we went with Thermador.
Yep.
Thermador appliances.
Yeah, for the whole kitchen.
Stainless steel. Now with the fridge, we wanted a built-in fridge so that the way that they kind of design these is they said they design them in columns. So you kind of choose the size column you want, and they're designed to
panels or
fit within
something?
either 36-inch, 42-inch, or 48-inch space. Guess what we chose?
A 48-inch.
48-inch.
We love
right?
food.
Right. So Kristen's going to have a huge built-in fridge.
Yeah.
In Florida, it's primarily, from what we've learned, electric, cooktops over there. But we want gas. We're used to gas.
Yeah.
And we want propane for other things as well. So we're actually going to have a propane tank built in underground for the house so that we can have
one.
a gas cooktop,
Yep.
right? 6 burner
Yes, 6-burner.
gas cooktop. And then tell us about the ovens.
Oh,
a little,
the
'cause
ovens are
this
so
is new.
cool.
I didn't know this.
Either did I.
Yeah.
So that's what we got introduced to, like the 2021 appliances, because we haven't, it was 2008 when we built this house, and that's really the last time we bought appliances. And so the oven, so I'm doing a dual oven, and we're not doing a microwave. We hadn't had a microwave in years in this house.
We just
And
use a
so-
convection oven in place of.
Yeah, we have a Breville Air, which we
Yeah.
love. And so they were talking about the oven, so I'm doing 2 Thermador ovens built into the wall. And they said, what about a steam oven? And I'm like, oh, excuse me?
Yeah.
Tell me about the
Tell us
steam
more about
oven?
this sorcery.
So it's the same size. It'll look exactly the same on the outside. On the inside, it's a little bit smaller. But it basically uses a steam technology it cooks food way faster than a regular oven. And it doesn't like dry out food. It adds moisture back into the food. But it can also get that really crispy outside as well. Everything they told us about it, we're like, we're sold. We're getting a steam oven.
And it functions just like a regular oven. It's just a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
But you can still fit like huge casserole dishes in there or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
It was plenty big enough.
Yeah.
Basically, the steam oven has like this little reservoir that you put water in.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I'm excited for
Yeah.
that.
Okay. What else am I missing here?
As
Range
far as
hood.
appliances.
You did range
yeah,
hood.
get to your
Okay.
oh, range hood, yeah, for
Right.
the indoor kitchen.
We'll get there
yeah.
in a second. And then what Kristen was mentioned earlier is because I've always thought about this. If I could have one, it's like get a coffee machine.
Yeah, espresso machine.
I don't know how to pronounce the name. Miele. Miele. Don't hate us.
Don't hate us. That's what we're getting.
I'm new to all of this.
Yeah, we went with a charcoal gray espresso machine.
Yep.
That's gonna be real fancy.
Which is gonna go in her butler's
Prep
pantry
kitchen, butler's
slash
pantry, yeah.
what is it called?
Prep kitchen, chef's kitchen.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That thing.
Exactly. Yeah,
And then the other fun part was we're going to have an outdoor kitchen with a grill, so I got to choose.
that was whole Mike's area.
Yeah, that
he
was
did
fun.
all of that.
That was really fun. Got to choose the cooktop, the hood, ice machine. What else is out there? The fridge.
Yep.
Right.
And the island. Well, we'll get to that a little bit.
Yeah. And we're going to have an island outside.
I know.
It's going to be like, we've already talked about it, like in the morning. I think it's going to be our coffee slash matcha bar,
100%.
right?
I'll be working out there every day. Like I'll have my own office in our house, but I will
Right.
be working on our lanai every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So appliances was fun. That was a fun stuff. That was very, very fun. And after appliances, we're in the same store and we ended up doing
Plumbing.
plumbing. Okay, well, what does that even mean?
So when I saw that on our list, because
Yeah.
they gave us like a timeline list,
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Plumbing,
Plumbing
Like,
doesn't sound
pipes?
fun, but guess
Pipes?
what?
What?
It is.
It's really fun.
So what did we
So that's
do?
like water fixtures, like shower heads,
Sinks.
sink faucets. What else do we do? Toilets. Who knew there were so many options?
Oh my
in
gosh.
Toilets?
Okay, so let's get into this.
Yeah.
Sinks, and I'll show you some footage here. What did you end up going with? So what kind of sink is this that we're looking at currently?
So this is a composite granite sink. Another thing I had no idea that existed. And it is the most scratch resistant, and it is like heat proof and chemical proof and everything. It's just built to be a really strong sink. So I am doing that as a farmhouse style. So
Yes.
it kind of sticks out a little bit.
Yeah.
So that'll be kitchen sink. And then
it's just a single sink. It doesn't have that
yeah, there's
divider,
no divider or
in the
anything
middle.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah, we've never had that. I look forward to
Oh my
that.
gosh, it'd be really nice.
Right?
Yeah, so we're gonna have a huge kitchen sink, and then we'll have one in our prep kitchen as well, the butler's pantry, laundry room, and then outdoor kitchen will all be this exact same sink.
Yeah, outdoor kitchen will have a small sink. I really like how it looks.
Oh, it's
It looks
awesome!
super
Yeah,
cool.
I know we have a stainless steel sink in our current home, and it's so easy to scratch.
Yeah.
You know, so this will be really nice.
Okay, and then after sinks, we had faucets.
Yeah.
So check this out. Here's more footage. We decided. So, what was your thought process in choosing gold?
You know, I've seen it over just the past like year and a half ish. All over. I follow a ton of like home design accounts on Instagram. Seen it all over there and on our homes in YouTube that we're watching.
Yeah.
Like the nicer homes do a lot of gold accents. And I just love how it looks. It's such a beautiful pop
It
when
looks
you do
really
it against
good.
like a navy blue or a white or even a gray or something like that. And so I wanted the sink to be like this beautiful art piece. And so we went with a really nice gold faucet. I love the detail on the bottom. And we're using that gold faucet for kitchen, butler's pantry, laundry room.
And we kind of chose a fun kind of a gray / gold faucet for the outdoor kitchen as well.
Yeah.
We didn't
That one's
mention
really
it,
beautiful.
but going back to the cabinetry as well, we're using gold. What do they call those?
Like poles, like
Poles?
cabinet poles and stuff like that,
Yeah.
hardware.
Yeah, hardware.
Yeah, it's all
There you
gonna
go.
match. So all the accents will be gold.
Yeah, love it.
Me
It's
too.
gonna look so sick.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, so plumbing, we did that, and then bathtub. We've got your bathtub here, which I saw this and I thought this was in incredible shape. And if you're wondering, yeah, but did you get in it? It's like, yeah, we got
Of
in it.
course, that's how I had to know.
Of course, we got in.
Both of us could easily fit in that. That bathtub is huge.
Right.
So it's actually different than the original one I was looking at. It was more of like a I don't know, pod shape or something. This one's a little bit more modern, rectangular, but it is a massive bathtub. It went up to like my neck on me.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's gonna be amazing.
And Kristen's gonna have a chandelier above
I was gonna
it.
say, apparently I'm gonna have a chandelier. That'll be fun.
We haven't chose like lighting and chandeliers and stuff yet. We're going to be addressing
Yeah, they said
that
we have time for that.
and some other things
Yeah.
once we get back to Naples, about a month and a half. But yeah, the bathtub was awesome. What else about plumbing? Toilets. Toilets. Here's another thing that I've always wondered about. I've never been fortunate enough to use one or been around one, but a bidet toilet. A bidet toilet. We're getting some
sold.
sick bidet toilet. You know, the ones that you walk up to and it's just like it opens up.
It's got like a remote.
It's got like heated seat, like sprays warm water on your bum, like I don't even know like all of the things that it does. I
Yeah.
just know that I saw it. I'm like, I need that.
Sold. Yep.
I need that. What do you guys think about bidets? I should have asked, like, we want to know comments. Like, what are the things? Because we can interchange stuff too. We want to know what you guys think. It's like,
Yeah.
drop some comments below. Like, have you had great experience with bidets? Do you have any, I don't know, any kind of information with design? Put it down there. It's community here. We wanna read these things. We wanna have a
Totally.
conversation. And then, so we just went with one bidet, and then the rest of the toilets we did Toto because it had this pretty cool,
Upgraded,
flushing system that was supposedly more powerful than the other ones. I don't know much more than that.
Totally.
Toilets.
Going back to opinions, I think one of the best things that we did is on my social media, we asked for ideas. What have you seen that you've loved in homes? What do you love in your current home? What do you wish you had in your current home? Whatever. And what was so cool about that, because opinions can be really overwhelming sometimes, but these kind of things, I think Mike and I are really good about filtering it out because we got some fantastic ideas that we would have never thought of and we ended up adding to our floor plan. And also, some people, everyone has different style and taste and things that they like, and some people were very against having something that we were already planning on, and it just reaffirmed our decision because you think of both sides of it and you're like, no, I actually really want it this way.
Yeah.
So it was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, we all just have different wants and needs, and that's
Yeah.
what's great about designing a home that's for you.
Yeah.
But just because we may not want to do what you do doesn't mean we don't want to hear about it or consider
not at all,
it.
yeah.
It's like,
Oh my gosh, you all have some great ideas.
we've gotten a lot of great ideas for people
Yeah.
messaging us on Instagram and stuff, so thank you for that,
Yep.
right? Anything else on plumbing?
I think that's really it. I mean, just for shower heads, we ended up doing.
Oh, shower heads, thank you.
Our walk-in shower in our bedroom is huge. It's a gigantic one. We're gonna have 5 shower heads.
Rain-
So 2 stationary,
Rainfall.
giant rainfall in the middle, and then 2 wands.
2 wands.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, all of the bathrooms, like all of the guest bathrooms that we have walk-in showers, so we chose all of that.
Okay.
We're gonna
Gold
do
hardware.
Outdoor shower
Gold hardware.
in our bathroom.
Master.
Yeah,
okay.
everyone else is doing matte black.
Okay, and then we are going to do an outdoor shower because, well, why would you not want one? We're going to have a swimming pool, but we're also going to have a built-in infrared sauna.
Mm-hmm.
So my thought process is get out of the infrared sauna, rinse off,
Hop in the pool.
hop in the pool.
I
Right?
love it.
Right?
That's what I will be doing every time. But you know what else the outdoor shower is for? So a ton of people mentioned like having like a mud room with a dog shower, like bath
Oh, yeah,
area.
that too.
And we decided we're putting the dog shower bath outside on the lanai.
Why not?
So we'll wash them and then they can dry off out there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's either that or basically all of the bathrooms are going to have walk-in showers.
Yeah.
The only
with
tubs,
the wands, yeah.
Yeah, with the wand. So we can do it. I mean, that's how we do it here at this house is the dogs just kind of step into the bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the shower,
They'll just walk right in.
it'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes
To
getting the
tra-
shadow to stay in the small bathtub is a little interesting.
I was gonna say, well, to train Shadow not to always go in the shower.
Okay, plumbing, we're good?
Yep.
Okay, next we did countertops, which doesn't sound fun again, but totally is.
I know. It really doesn't when you think about it, huh?
So what did we do here?
So I thought I was like crystal clear on what I wanted. until they start bringing out the quartz, and they have 4,000 different kinds of
Seriously.
white quartz.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like every little one's a little different. I'm like, okay. And so what I do is my whole process is I just start to narrow it down. And I think for me, I don't know about you, this was the toughest decision for me because we'd already decided on everything else, and you want to make sure it goes well and doesn't take away from other designs.
Everything needs to flow. You wouldn't
Yes.
want your countertops to be like too crazy, and we did run into that, and we ended up switching it. And everything just needs to flow perfectly. I mean, you want a great flow between the flooring and the cabinets and the countertops and
Totally.
the tile or whatever it is.
And throughout the house, so the whole house has a flow to
Right.
it. It's not like what's happening over there and what's happening
Right.
over there.
So as far as countertops go, what we're referring to is like, so we had to pick out countertops for our kitchen.
Yep.
The islands, including kitchen island, outdoor island, bathrooms, you know, stuff like that. And essentially what we ended up going with on the inside of the house was quartz.
All quartz, yeah.
All quartz. And then on the outside, we did
Granite,
granite.
which
Okay.
he recommended. You know,
Due to weather.
We're working with the experts in
Right.
these trades.
Right.
They've been doing this for so long.
Right.
And so we really lean into their guidance as well as what's going to be the best option. And Mike found a really beautiful granite that he had led you to. It was amazing.
For the outdoor
For the
kitchen.
outdoor kitchen,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. And we do have some samples
Yep.
of that. But here, check this out right here. Here's some colors of what the countertops are going to look like. I mean, can you describe why you chose what you chose?
Totally. So I'd always envisioned my kitchen being, we're going to do waterfall island, so the quartz is going to go all the way to the floor on the sides. And a very white countertop with some light grays mixed in and just very clean and bright. And so that top one that you saw is going to be the kitchen, the prep kitchen, the laundry room, was there anything else for that? I think that might be it for that.
Okay.
And then because our bathroom is going to be different, and then all of the guest baths are going to be one quartz as well.
Right.
We basically are going to go with 3 total
3 total.
throughout the whole house. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to look amazing.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, they were really good about tying in even little pieces in the quartz that, like our charcoal gray cabinetry, it has a little bit of charcoal gray in the guest bath. So it's going to be fun.
Sure is.
Who knew countertops could be fun?
I didn't. But I guess now I do.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then lastly, we did electrical, and that was a little bit different. That was more so just kind of looking at plans, like seeing,
by
like,
room.
are your plugs where they need to be? Do you have enough? Now, here's one thing that was a great idea that we also got as a comment and message from you guys on Instagram was floor plugs. Mm-hmm. Like in our main great room. Let's say you want to have a table in the middle of the room and you want to plug in like a lamp or something. No one wants a cord running through your room,
Totally.
right? So it was kind of looking at the plans, thinking like, where do we want these plugs and everything?
Totally.
Another fun room I'm designing. I'm not going to talk too much about it now, but I'm also going to have a theater/game room. Mm-hmm. So I needed to make sure I had all my plugs. Like, do you want like USB on some of them?
That probably has the most plugs in the entire house in that one.
I'm gonna
There's a
use
lot of
them.
plugs.
I'm gonna use them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And although we don't have one yet, an electric car hookup.
Yes, in
Getting
the garage.
getting
Yeah.
that in the garage as well.
Yeah. Just kind of planning ahead for what we might want. And
Right.
again, that's where everyone's thoughts on that. So many people said outlets, outlets, more outlets.
Right.
And so we added a ton of outlets, and it was cool because we just went through the floor plan, like room by room, deciding exactly what outlets we want and
Right.
where and all of that.
Absolutely. So that's pretty much those things right there is what we figured out throughout
That's
that
what we
week.
spent our week doing.
We still have more to do,
Yeah.
but those are the things that needed to be done to kind of finalize plans and get it really moving. Mm-hmm. So
Start permitting.
right. So that's where we're at, and as we continue to do these things, we're going to share it. But it was a fun week, and we want to do this vlog a little bit different and talk just so we can really hone you on in.
Yeah, it's like a
Right?
catch-up showing you everything that we got going on.
Absolutely. So, this week, again, figure out where we're going to live, how we're going to do it, where we're going to
Where
go.
are we going to move?
Don't know, but we're going to figure it out. Next vlog, hopefully we'll have an answer for you.
I'll show you.
All right, anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, we love you guys. Peace.
See you soon.
Great to see you.